Yesterday, we conducted airstrikes in 10 planned target areas, generally around the Jalalabad and Kandahar areas. We used about 110 strike aircraft, including about 90 tactical aircraft launched from sea-based platforms, 12 to 14 land-based tactical aircraft, and between 8 and 10 long-range bombers. Are from Friday of strikes in barracks facilities near Kandahar. Taliban forces had taken up positions in and around these facilities. As you should be able to see, you can see impact craters and hits from previous strikes in that same facility as it had been struck before. They show strikes on Taliban vehicles south of Kandahar that were in positions facing opposition groups, and these vehicles, as you'll see, were destroyed.
Made any move towards increasing base usage in Tajikistan?
That this area below Jalalabad is one of the two areas that we're focusing the airstrikes in this part of the campaign now, because our reports indicate that this is where leadership potentially may be. And so these caves and tunnel complexes in the Tora, Bora, and Tora areas that we have struck recently are exactly those kind of potential leadership targets that we're hitting.
And have you also struck villages?
I don't have any reports of any villages being struck, and all reports I have is that all of our weapons have been on targets, so I find it a little bit suspect to hear that villages are being flattened.
Close are they to the city? And also, any sense that the town...
Southern opposition groups, both north and south of the city, are consolidating power. These opposition leaders are in contact with some of the Taliban factions and are still negotiating the release of the city to the southern opposition groups. There are forces that we are seeing digging in that would intend, obviously, to stay and fight, and those are probably non-Afghanistans. So the situation, in summary, is still fluid. We still have a deadline that has, in this case, now not expired, and therefore those Taliban forces and even al-Qaeda forces who would still wish to surrender or still wish to lay down their arms are still in a position to do that, while the opposition groups are collecting their firepower together for what they may go after. In the vicinity of Kandahar, increasing attacks on Taliban and terrorist command and control elements